Namaste. My name is Mani and thank you for watching my channel today. I will be talking about basic yoga poses. And if you like my video, please do subscribe, share so that many people can start doing yoga with some basic poses that we will be doing today. Just sit in the comfortable position. If you are not able to sit by folding the knees, come to a Vajrasana, or you can also sit in the Sukhasana but with the help of a pillow support. Just place the pillow under you and try to sit comfortably. Spine should be straight, chin parallel to ground. Close your eyes. Feel connected with your breath. If the thoughts are coming in your mind, let them come. I'm placing my hands on top of my knees and let's do some Om chanting. Take a deep breath. Om. Gently rub your hands and place them on your ears and just stay connected with your mind, with your breath and with your body. In the same position, I will do some side stretches. So my right hand is behind me while my left hand is on my right knee, and I'm trying to just twist my spine and feeling the stretch. We'll repeat on the other side as well. I'm placing the pillow, but if you don't need it, just place the hand directly on the ground and take a deep breath, stretch your arm and then place it on your knee while looking behind. Do not lift your shoulders up, just place them comfortably. Now let's do it on the other side. Take a deep breath, stretch your arms and twist. Now I'm going to rotate my neck in full circular motions, clockwise, anti-clockwise, without feeling any tension, without feeling any stiffness. Just be gentle. Repeat the neck movement at least 5 times at each side. Spine is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Now we will do the shoulder and arm stretch. Sitting in the same position, taking a deep breath, stretch your arms out as far away as possible, behind your back, in front of you and above you. Take a deep breath and relax. Now we will use 2 pillows and place them under our knees. Fold your feet, bring them as close as possible to you. You can also take support of a wall to do this. And we will do some butterflies. Now the major important point here is that we are trying to put a little pressure every time we are doing the butterfly so that my knees are able to expand every time I'm trying to practice this. This is a very important asana especially for women. This really helps in our reproductive system, in the bowel system, and it's a very good hip opener exercise. If our hips are flexible, there are chances that there are less and less pain in the knee. So as I said in the beginning, try to put some pressure one at a time so that your knee goes as towards the ground as possible without hurting it. So I'm putting a pressure one by one without really hurting my knee. So we have to be careful. If you're doing it for the first time, no need to be very aggressive on putting up the pressure. Gentle rotations of the spine in the same position, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Minimum 30 to 50 butterflies in a day is a good start. Fold your legs. I don't think we will need the pillows for our session today. Now come to the cat-cow position where your knee are just below your hips and hands are just below your shoulders. Take a breath. Exhale while looking up and inhale while looking down. Exhale and try to look as much possible above at the sky as you can. And here in the position that we are trying to achieve is basically for the spine flexibility. We'll do a couple more here. Okay, now if you are comfortable, just extend your legs out. We will try to do a Sphinx pose. Your hands are in front of you while your elbows are under the shoulder. This is a Sphinx pose. Very, very good to strengthen your lower body and the spine. You don't have to look above, you have to look in front of you. Just stay there for a couple of breaths. Now we will do Bhujang Asana, the cobra pose. Here my hips will always stay in touch with the ground while I lift my upper body looking above. Relax. And just come back in a seated position. I'm going to do Bal Asana or child pose. Hands stretched out in the front, forehead trying to touch the ground. If your forehead is not touching the ground, it's okay. That is not the point of this asana. The point is to give the stretch to the spine. So now we finished our spine activation and strengthening and stretching. Now let's stand up, and this is what we are trying to attempt is the tree pose, a very good pose for balancing and for maintaining our core strength as well. Wherever you feel comfortable, take a help of a wall if you want to. Place one foot at the inner side of the thigh. Your feet can be at any level at this moment, near the knee, above the knee. The idea is to balance while looking in front and hands just upright and stretched out. Let's do it on the other side. Wherever you feel comfortable, place your foot and stretch your hands as away from yourself as possible. The key here is the balance. This is what we are trying to do. Once you're able to achieve the tree pose, let's come down and widen now your feet more than your shoulder distance. Place your hands on your waist. Extend your hands and look towards one side. So this is my right side. So I'm bending my right knee while I'm stretching out my left leg and sitting down. Again, this is going to be very helpful asana for our knee joints and our glutes and the whole hamstring and quads area. So it's a very important asana for our lower body. Hands are stretched out and all time they are parallel to the ground. Let's do it on the other side. The foot is going to point towards the direction where we are going to bend. The other foot is pointing towards me, towards my, towards the camera, and I'm looking towards the side I'm bending. Stay there for at least 3 breaths while not losing your balance. Let's do it again. Point your toe towards the side that you're bending. Knee should always be in line with your ankle. It should not cross your toe. You can also give an additional stretch by bringing your hand on your thigh. Let's do the same on the other side. I'm going to do the additional stretches on the other side as well. Now come back to the relaxed position. You can bring your feet back, and now we are going to do some lunges. Okay, lunges are again very important exercise for your lower body, and these are some important stretches that will ensure that we have strength in our legs and the hips are getting opened. So bring your right leg in front and make sure that you are able to maintain the balance. Alignment is very important. My thigh is parallel to the ground while my knee is just above the ankle, making a right angle. The hips should be quite square. They are not going to be swaying in any direction. Let's do it again. Sit down as deep as you can while your hands are placed above you. Fold the hands. Take some breaths in this position. Do it on the other side as well. So the purpose here is to sit as deep as you can without swaying your hips. Hips should always be in a square position. Let's do it again. Take a breath. You can look above towards your hands, or you can even look in front of you. Again, a very important stretch where you are able to give your extension of the whole upper body. Place both the hands aligned with your leg, which is folded, and now the other leg, just bring it gently on the floor. Look in front of you. This is a lizard pose. If you are able to, gently try to shift the knee far away from you. This is very, very important stretch for the hip area and for our knees and hamstrings. Now I'm going to slowly take my leg behind me. You can take the leg one by one. Similarly, you can bring the leg step by step towards your hands. Now we will do this on the other side. Place the knee on the ground and hands inside of your folded legs. Spine should always be straight. We need to look in front and we need to make sure we are ensuring the right posture. Stay there, and now in order to come out of this pose, just lift the leg above and step by step you can bring the other leg as well behind you. Now we are in a plank position. Hold in the plank position for another 2 breaths. You can also do the plank position in this way where your knees are touching the ground, or you can come on your toes. In any position, we want to keep our spine straight and our core should be squeezed inside. You can anytime come to a child pose for relaxation. Now from here we will go to the downward facing dog and paddle our foot one by one. You can also try to hang your neck left to right. Yes and no position. Give yourself deep stretch here in the downward facing dog. If this feels good, do it another 2 or 3 times the way I'm trying to do. You can also deepen the stretch by bringing your hands way out. It's a perfect triangle that we are trying to make here. The tailbone is stretched towards the sky. Come down back into Vajrasana now. Take a moment to connect yourself back with your breath. We have done a lot of workout so far and I'm sure it must have been feeling good on your body. Now let's stretch our legs in front of us and take your hands behind you. Just relax your neck. Open your shoulders. I'm going to now fold one leg and crossing the knee of my straight leg. Okay, opposite hand and elbow. So opposite elbow and knee are going to touch each other, and I'm coming back to the twisting position here. Both the shoulders are aligned while I'm trying to look as behind as possible. Now my right leg crossing the left leg. Hands are supporting wherever you want to keep them. It's up to you. Opposite elbow crosses the opposite knee. And gently we want to look behind us. Excellent way to stretch your spine. And now we will try to do some forward folds. Take a deep breath, extend your hands and slowly come down. Wherever it feels good to your legs, just stay there. But with every breath, try to come down closer to your legs. Do not round your spine, okay? The idea here is to make your chest touch the thighs, not your forehead. So once you're able to do the forward fold, let's stand up back again. Come back at one side of the mat. And let's finish this with some Surya Namaskars. So we'll start the Surya Namaskar with some Tadasana stretches. Here lifting all of the body's weight on your toes while you inhale the breath. Stretch out as far as possible for you. I did some 3 Tadasana. Now we'll start the Surya Namaskar. Take a breath, look back, bend as much as possible, release the breath and come down in front of you. If you can, then place the full hand on the ground, otherwise even fingers can work. Take one leg behind you. If you remember, we did the lizard pose. I'll try to come back on the mat. So I'm taking my right leg behind me while my left leg is folded. Come to the lizard pose. Lift your upper body, come down and take your left leg behind you as well. Plank position. Come back on your knees. The chest touches the ground, the chin touches the ground. And from here, we will come back to the plank position. And the same leg, the opposite leg is going to come in the front, and we will take some breath, extend our hands, lift your body up, and from here the downward facing dog. Jump or walk back towards your hands as much as possible. Do the forward fold and stand up back again. Okay, so let's try to do this one more time. I'm going to begin the Surya Namaskar now a bit faster than the last time. Try to do it with me, but if you cannot, maintain your own pace. Take a deep breath and back bend. Exhale, inhale again, forward fold. Place the hand on the ground or the fingers. Take one leg behind you while the other leg is in front, in between the hands. Make sure that you walk your foot just next to your hands and look forward. Place your knee on the ground if you cannot put it out. Now lift your knee back and take your other leg behind. Come to a plank position. The toe, knee, chest and chin touches the ground from here, and we'll do the cobra position. Curl your toes, lift your body, slowly come back up to the downward facing dog. Spine straight. The legs comes again in front of the body. Place your hands, place your knees. See in the front. And from here, walk back your leg or bring it back with the jump as you wish. Forward fold. Stay where you are. Do not round your or curl your backbone. The forward fold should feel very, very good on your legs. It should not give you any kind of pain, and slowly, slowly we will come back up again. Now, if this is good for you, let's do it one more time. Take a deep breath, backward, back fold, come back in the front. Walk back your leg if you can, otherwise jump it back. We'll come to lizard pose. From here, lift your leg, take the other leg behind and do a deep stretch in a downward facing dog plank pose. And now we will do the Bhujangasana. Come back, do the downward facing dog. You can also do this with your knee folded if you cannot straighten your legs. Take your leg or walk your leg towards your hands and look in the front. Make sure your spine is always straight, and if you can, jump back your other leg and slowly stand up. If making sense for you, let's do it one more time. Now let's turn up the speed a bit and make it more fast. If you cannot and you are still learning, please maintain the speed you're comfortable with. If you're a beginner, around 5 to 10 Surya Namaskar in a day is a good start. But if you're already advanced, then at least 50 Surya Namaskar is a good way. You don't have to go to gym or anywhere expensive. Doing them at home is anyways a very good workout. Please do share it in your circle so that more and more people can understand the benefits of yoga. There are free videos for everybody at any age. Yoga, if done properly, has really great benefits. Thank you so much for watching this video with me today. I'm so happy you are with me here. Thank you. Namaste.